beautiful Capricorn, welcome to your Tarot and Oracle card reading for December. I am Teresa, Doctor of Metaphysics and Ascension Guide, here to share a deeper interpretation of the cards. I'm going to do a life path reading for you beautiful Capricorns to see where you're going in December, what blessings and gifts you'll have, what challenges and obstacles you might face, what mountain you can overcome, what advice Spirit wants to share with you, and we'll get some oracle cards as well. So while this is for December, if you find this video at another time, timing is divine and so are you, so there will be a message in here for you. If you enjoy this content, please like and comment. That would really help me to grow my channel. I super appreciate that. Thank you, Capricorn. And if you want to see more videos like this, then please subscribe. God, Spirit, Universe, please bring truth, clarity, and wisdom to this reading for the Capricorn family and help Capricorn navigate to their highest and most blessed timeline. Thank you, Spirit. So Capricorn, this is the energy you're reflecting back to the universe this month. This is Princess of Pentacles. This is embodiment. And this is like alignment as well. Like you're aligning with the creative process, or you're really sensually experiencing the world around you. And this is new energy. This is like wanting to start something new, working on something new. It's like the Princess of Pentacles is on the beginning of a path of manifestation, right? So it's something that you really feel strongly about. You have your hand on your heart chakra. I really feel that. But there is so much ahead of you, right? So that you can just feel yourself. What I'm feeling is like you're pushing, you're getting the ball rolling. And to do that, it takes a little bit more effort, a little bit more time, a little bit more focus than when the ball is already in play, which is, it's a beautiful energy. Of new energy is always interesting. It keeps us engaged and it makes us excited about the future, excited to see what works and how things are going to unfold for us, So your path is the Lovers to the Three of Wands to the Ace of Pentacles. The Lovers is a blessing always, right? You see the angel above the Lovers, but also this is a crossroads. The Lovers always have a choice to make. You have at least two directions that you can go in, and you are going to make that choice. And it's interesting because the Three of Wands is when you make that choice, you do move forward. So you're going to be moving forward in some definitive direction in December that's going to be the beginning, again, like I said with the Princess of Pentacles, the beginning of a manifestation, beginning of a person, place, or thing, a creation. You're planting a seed for your future. The Lovers card is a big blessing, right? And there could be love involved. I am seeing some other love cards as well. This could be the beginning of a relationship or making a choice between multiple relationships. Like finally, why did I say finally? I don't know. For some of you, it's finally deciding on where to commit, finally deciding on a person or a situation that you are realizing resonates more with your new life. And then the Ace of Pentacles is like the bean in Jack and the Beanstalk. You plant it and it will grow, and it will grow into this whole new world. So there's so much potential here, and it does feel like an exciting new path that you're on. Okay. And where your path leads is the Seven of Pentacles to the High Priestess. So the Seven of Pentacles is early harvest. You're going to plant that seed, and you could find fast results that give you clarity about how to proceed. The Seven of Pentacles is it's like checking the finances and checking your resources, seeing which seeds bore fruit and which seeds didn't, so that you can make wise choices about what to plant next harvest season or next planting season. It's planning and reviewing and getting smarter about the creative process too, right? And how to manifest. And the High Priestess is super connected and super intuitive. So she's receiving information and input, just like you are here, about how to move forward. And I'm seeing this pentagram here in the center. It reminds me of a pentacle. how to move forward in the creative process, in manifesting something in the earth element, and it feels like co-creation, right? Because the high priestess is channeling spirit, right? And she's definitely listening to her intuition. So here you're getting information outside of you, the results, you're seeing practical results that is going to give you information, and then you're getting information inside of you. There's a closed book and an open book in this world, and you are reading from both, right? The book of your higher self, the book of the Akasha, spirit, and the book of this world. So that's wise, beautiful one. And you know what works in your favor is wisdom. You have the Hermit card and the Eight of Cups. So the Hermit is experienced. It is wise. It stands alone at the top of the mountain. It's lonely at the top of the mountain because not everybody ascends that way. Not everyone even is interested in ascending that way, but you are, and you did. And that's working in your favor. So your wisdom, your experience, your maturity, and also you're shining your light for other people to see. People are recognizing that light. And look at that. You are shining that light, and here that the light is shining here, right? So people are following it. People are coming to you. It feels like people are following you up that hill, right? But ultimately also the Eight of Cups is walking away from what no longer serves you. Like these Eight of Cups once really, really did their job. Like you were happy about them. You valued them. You loved them. They nourished you. And now they don't do that anymore in the same way, maybe because you've changed, because of the wisdom of the Hermit, right? So the next logical step on your journey is to move on, and a lot of people want to hang on to those 8 cups because of your wisdom. You're letting them go. And by doing so, you are ascending. Again, there's that mountain that the Hermit ascends to, right? And here you are at the top of the mountain. It really feels like, because of that, it's not just you that's ascending. You really are shining your light for others to see. And that's something that's going to benefit you this month, is getting attention. You're getting attention from others. Okay. And then you have Temperance and the Hanged One as your challenges. So what this means is it's hard for you to stay still. It's hard for you to trust the process. It's hard for you to be patient, because Temperance takes a long time and the Hanged One takes a long time. The Hanged One this is Odin on Yggdrasil, the world tree, hanging upside down, waiting for the process to be fulfilled so he can get the magic of the runes, so he can understand how the runes on Yggdrasil create your destiny, right? So that's like, once Odin accomplishes that, he's able to change his destiny. He's able to change the destiny of the world. And here is Temperance. Here you are blending gold and silver, 2 separate elements, over a long period of time. Eventually, they will create a third element, and that takes a long time. Tempering something takes a long time. This is blending fire and water, the element of fire and water as well. So when you do that, right, you heat the sword up in the fire, and then you douse it in the water, then you heat it in the fire and douse it in the water. And when you do that enough times, the steel or the glass becomes tempered. It becomes stronger, right? There is a benefit to hanging on the world tree and getting the secret of the runes, to blending those elements and getting the third element, to becoming tempered, right? But that's not free. Those are big benefits. And again, like the Hermit card, not everybody does it. Not everybody wants to do it. But for some reason, you've chosen this for yourself. And so you've chosen some big challenges. And when you think about it, the most challenging part of this is trusting the process and believing that when you do this, that third element will happen, that the steel will be sharper and stronger. When you do this, you will get the secret of the runes, right? Like, you have to believe. So, have patience, trust, and just get comfortable with the process. The Hanged One here is a pendulum. And only by staying still and meditative, right? And surrendering, so relaxing your muscles and just getting comfortable in the discomfort, are you able to keep that pendulum straight? Otherwise, you start squirming and then the pendulum swings, right? So really the goal is to stay still and to surrender to the discomfort. Whatever that means for you, beautiful Capricorn. And then your mountain that you can overcome, right? This is a potential for you, is the Two of Cups and the Princess of Cups. This is very emotional energy. This is fulfillment too. The Princess of Cups is very emotional as well. So there could be like some emotions that you need to overcome. The Two of Cups can have to do with the relationship, can have to do with a relationship in the way, or your need to get over a relationship that ended. It could have to do with love or other kind of relationship, but really this is alignment with your higher self, and this is alignment with your highest and most blessed timeline, and going after your grail, recognizing your grail over any other cup, and so this is like real spiritual energy, and it's just following your emotional guidance system and trusting your intuition. The moon is of utmost importance with the cups. So it feels like you really have to trust your intuition with that one. Okay. Wherever it may lead you. And you have the High Priestess. I mean, your intuition is so strong with the High Priestess. So, just trust it. Okay. And then your advice cards is Prince of Swords, Nine of Cups, and Three of Pentacles. So beautiful Cappie, pause the video, make a wish, and come back, because the Nine of Cups is a wish card and you never waste a wish. All right, so with the Prince of Swords, this is be curious, be open to information. You are receiving news and guidance from Hugin and Munin. We're going back to Odin on the world tree, right? Like I'm seeing a lot of Odin here. And Hugin and Munin is thought and memory, the ravens that go all over the world, that go all over the worlds, and they come back with news and information, right? So this is like, keep an open ear, keep an open mind to what you receive, and stay curious. This is communication. A sword is a communication, and it's also your mentality, your wits. Keep your wits about you. But it feels like there's some research that you could be doing, some studies that you could be doing that will be very beneficial to you right now. And the Nine of Cups, make a wish, and to remember what your intention is, remember what your heart's true desire is, remember what your grail is, keep your vibes high. And then the Three of Pentacles, this is like, keep your eyes on the prize. Where focus goes, energy flows. You are birthing these 3 eggs. You are playing mother right now to these 3 eggs. And you're thinking about turtles. So when the eggs hatch, they will be hatched as turtles. When you stop thinking about the turtles, you start looking at the birds or things like that. You could manifest something that you didn't want. So really there's a need to put your focus on what it is that you really want and not on what you don't want. Don't pay attention to the news if it makes you feel bad. Don't pay attention to situations or energies that you don't want to feel. Don't pay attention or give your resources, your precious time and energy to anything that doesn't make you happy and doesn't make your heart sing. All right. So let's get some clarifiers. All right, there we go. So these are clarifiers for the Lovers card. Let's clarify 8 of Cups, please. Thank you, Spirit. Let's clarify Princess of Cups and 2 of Cups together. Okay, thank you. And then let's clarify 3 of Pentacles. All right. So the 2 of Wands and the 8 of Cups. All right, let's see what you have here. So the Lovers card, you're at a crossroads, a choice point, right? And it's clarified with the 2 of Wands and the 8 of Cups. The 2 of Wands is a portal opening or a door opening. Like now that you're at the crossroads, now you have an opportunity to go in this new direction. Whereas it may not have been apparent to you before or available to you before. And the 8 of Cups is walking away from what no longer serves you. You have the 8 of Cups here too in your blessings. So you know how that feels, right? You know what that's about. This is going away from an energy or a situation that you once loved, but now doesn't, really serve you so well. And you're really going in the direction of peace. You have this dove here in front of you. So it just feels, and you have the dove here above the lovers, right? So you're following peace, and that's taking you down the right road, and you have to be willing to walk away from the wrong road, And Two of Pentacles clarifying the Eight of Cups. Two of Pentacles is two options for sure. Like you have other options, whatever that is. And the Two of Pentacles is juggling. He's getting really good at multitasking, or she is getting good at multitasking. So she's now able to pick up another ball, and then she'll be able to pick up another ball. So it's you getting good. So it feels like because you are getting good at life, I want to say, because this is also with the Hermit card, because you're getting good at your messaging, your spirituality, climbing the mountain, whatever it is, things are getting easier for you. You can see this really upset water behind you, but that doesn't bother you. You have your sea legs now, it feels like, and also, again, there are two potentials, two options for you. And it feels like whatever this light is that you're shining, whatever your message is out there, it is potentially, it's like a duality. It's like more than one thing you're doing, or you're showing more than one lights you're shining. You do have two stars here and two stars here. Literally, your wisdom and your lantern, the light that you shine, can, be from two sources or serve two purposes. Take it as it resonates. And then your mountain, those cups, which is interesting, right? It's clarified with the World. This is an ending and a new beginning, so it does feel like the ending of a relationship, or the ending of an alignment that you had with a community, a group, person, with yourself even. This has ended, and you have the Eight of Cups twice. There is some type of ending and new beginning there. You definitely have new beginnings because you have the Ace of Pentacles, So it definitely is saying, this new direction will take you away from the old direction, something that you used to love. I keep getting that energy with the Eight of Cups, that those cups were something that you used to love, And then the Queen of Cups is clarifying the Three of Pentacles. I mean, you can't make this up. She is envisioning turtles as she manifests turtles, right? And the Queen of Pentacles is staring at her cup like it's a trophy, and nothing else in the world matters or means anything to her. If she is following her emotional guidance system so strongly, she's so attuned to how she feels, that as soon as something feels uncomfortable, uneasy, off in any way, or low vibe, she looks right back at her cup. That's what she's going to pay attention to, what she wants, what she loves, what she values, right? Don't take your eyes off the prize. Do not. All right. So what else do we have for beautiful Capricorn? Thank you so much. And two more oracle cards for Capricorn in December. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. So Capricorn, you have healing the heart, power of self-love. With all these cups here, and I'm not getting like relationship energy for many of you, right? This is like alignment with self, alignment with your truth, alignment with your new truth, because you have ascended, right? So this is like, comes from having been healed, comes from the path of healing. And with all the cups that you do have in here, especially with the Queen of Cups, there is heart chakra healing energy here as well. And you have portal, infinite mind, awakening consciousness. And, obviously you have the Hermit and the High Priestess. This is an awakening of your consciousness. This is an elevation of your psyche. And then you have precognition, psychic ability, future vision. You, again, with the high priestess and the hermit, like you can see things before they happen. Your ability, your clairvoyance, and all of your clairs, like whatever it is that is your tool psychically, is getting stronger, and it's going to stay strong. You know, it's not like, oh, this is a special time for that, you know, lean into that now. No, you're leveling that up. I really feel that with the Two of Pentacles there. You know, this is a level up for your psychic abilities. Beautiful, Cappie. And then you have self-love. That's so interesting. It's self-love twice. All right. So really think about that. Like, in what ways can you exercise self-love more? Again, with the Queen of Cups, just looking at her cup, her emotional body, her emotional guidance system. What in your life doesn't value you? What is taking away from your heart? You know, reconsider that in your life. Yeah. And then the void. The void, just and the high priestess sits in the void, right? This is where you connect to spirit. This is where you connect to your higher self. It's okay. It's okay to be in a quiet place. It's okay to go withdraw. It's okay to be alone, you know, with the hermit. All of that is good sometimes. You know, that helps your meditation. It helps your contemplation, your shadow work, and all that stuff too. So thank you so much for being here, beautiful Capricorn. Thank you for being you, and I'll see you next time. Peace.